Okay everyone, so now we are creating the Windows application where we will find the prime number. We will enter the number and we will check whether that number is prime or not. So first of all, we are taking the label from the toolbox and giving the name of this label, let's say enter number. Now in this label we are mentioning to the user that he has to enter the number. We are clicking back, you can see that enter number. Now afterward we are dragging and dropping a text box, so user has to enter the number inside this text box. The name of text box is text box 1. Now afterward we are going to take a button here. So by this button, whenever user click on that, then afterward it will check whether the number is prime or not. The name of button we are giving is click. So we are going back and we can see that the name of button is click. Now afterward we are clicking on the form here and going on the properties section and we are giving the name of form. Let's say we can provide the name. I am providing my name here. Now if I run this project, then afterward I will click on the start debugging button. Then afterward the output will load, and with this output we will see how the program will look like. So this is the enter number. The form will be like this, and after we will enter the certain number like 5 and click over there. Now on the click we want that action should be performed. So that means on this click we should do the coding. So we are going back. In this click button we are double clicking, so the coding will open. Now you can see that button underscore click. So this is the function it is created inside the form. Now here we are going to perform the coding. Now we have to check the number is prime or not. First of all we are giving the comment here. So if we are giving a single quote here, then we are writing program of prime number. Now afterward you can see that it is into the green. That means compiler will not read this line. So this is the way we can provide the comment by a single quote here. So compiler will not read this, or this line will not be executed. So now we know that what is the prime number. Any number which is divisible by itself is called the prime number. And we know that every number is divisible by 1 also. So that means any number who is divisible by itself and the 1 is called the prime number. Let's say if I take the 7. Now 7 is divisible by 7 and 7 is divisible by 1. But it is not divisible by in between number. Let's say 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So here is the logic. So first of all we should take the number from the user. Now you know that there is a text box 1, from where the user will enter the number and we have to take it. So first of all we are declaring dim n as integer. So this is the number we are taking. Now this number we are taking from the user. Number is equal to value of text box 1 dot text. Means whatever in the text box 1 we are writing, that text is taken, converted to value and stored to n. So if the user is entering 7 here, now 7 is going to the n now. Now first of all we are assuming that flag. Flag means we assume that there is a flag, so I am taking a flag variable. Now flag I am putting at the 0. Let's say there is some variable I am taking flag to understand. That means if the number is prime, we assume that the flag will be 0. If number is not prime, we assume that flag is 1. This functionality will be coming later on. But first of all, we should understand how the program will work. Now we know that, let's say 7 is a prime number. So it is divisible by 1 and the 7. So that means if I am saying 4, I am taking one variable here, let's say I, for running the loop. So I am taking 4I is equal to, I will not take 0, I will not take 1, I will take 2. Because you understand, let's say number is 7. So 7 is divisible by 1. So I will start from 2. And 7 is divisible by itself. So I will go till 6. And what is 6? It is n minus 1. So I will go for I is equal to 2 to n minus 1. So whatever the number we are taking, n minus 1 it will be going, press enter. Now you can see that by default the step is provided to 1. So for I is equal to 0 to n minus 1. So whatever the number I am taking to 1 minus, it will go. So let's say number is 7. So from 2 to 6 it will go. Now I want that if that number is divisible by any of the value in between 2 and n minus 1, then number is not prime. So what I am doing, if number mod I, because if number is divisible by I and that is equal to 0, that means if number is divisible by I, then what will happen? I will make the flag as 1. Now understand that flag 1. So that means if the flag is 1, the number is not prime. So I am coming afterward after this for loop. Now I can simply say that if flag equal to 0, in that case I will put a message box. Then I can provide number is prime, because if the flag is 0, that means it is not divisible. We are putting the else part here and we are writing message box number not prime. So that means if the flag is 1, then in that case number is not prime. So this is how we can provide the code here. There are certain modifications we will do, but first of all I am giving certain space so that we can understand this for and this if are different and this one. So first of all we should understand that if I run this program, with the help of that we will understand. Now I am writing 7 here. Now understand this 7 is a prime number, we know. Why? Because it is divisible by 1 and divisible by itself, which is 7, and it is not divisible by in between values, that means 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we know that. Now if I click here, it will say number is prime. How? If I click, now this code will run. Now I am just giving more space so that we can understand the complete code. So I am providing more space here. Now when we click over there on this button, then this coding run, because this is the coding of button. This program of prime number is a comment. Compiler will not read this. It is only for our understanding. Dim number, flag and I are declared as the integer type variable. Now in this n variable, value of textbox1.text is taken. So this 7 is going to n. Flag is 0. Flag we have assumed for the last one. If flag becomes 0 throughout the program, then number is prime. Otherwise, if flag become 1, then number is not prime. Now how this program is working? For I equal to 0, we know that 7 is divisible by 1, every number is divisible by 1. So from 2 we should start. And from where we should go? N minus 1, the number is 7, so it will go till 6. If the number is 20, it will go till 19. If the number is 100, it will go till 99. So from 2 to n minus 1 we are going. Now we are dividing this number, the number which we have taken, that is 7. So 7 mod I, that means when the value of I is 2, it will divide by 2, check. 7 mod 2 means if the 7 is perfectly divided by 2, then it will be 0. But here flag is 1. So you can see that in this case the 7 is not divisible, so flag will not become 1. So in that case it will be number is prime. So this way the value of I was 2, number was divided with 2, no. Now a value of I is 3, number divided with 3, no. So 7 not divisible by 2 and 3. Now go to the 4, the value of I is 4. Again this number with 4 not divided, then 5 not divided, 6 not. So this way this loop is keep on going and number is keep on divided with the 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And once the loop is false, then the value of f was remained 0. So number is prime. Now understand one more thing. Let's say we are taking another number. Now I am re-executing this program. Let's say now I am taking a number which is 6 here. We know that this number is not prime number. It will start from 2 and going till 5 for the checking. If I click here, we know that number is not prime. So starting from 2 till 5, because I equal to 2 to n minus 1, which is 5, it will check. So 2 to 5 it will check. Now understand that on very first stage, we know that when I click on this, then all these variables declared, the number gone to n, so the value of n is 6, then afterward flag is 0. Now I was 2 and going till 5, So this number which is 6 divisible by 2 equal to 0. On very first line we understand that number is not prime, flag becomes 1. But it will again go back and check for 3, check for 4 and check for 5 also. Because we are not given a statement so that loop should stop. If very first line we are aware that flag is 1 and flag 1 means number not prime, then why to check multiple times? So here we are going back to the coding and we are improving this. So we are going here, we are writing exit. Exit from where? Exit from, there are two options, sub means you should go from this sub. Sub is what? It is the function of button. So exit 4, we want that whenever this statement becomes true, then it should be exit 4. Now there will be no impact on the output. Output will be same, but yeah, program will run little less times. So let's say if I am pressing 6, again the output will be same. If you are running this program, no output change will be there. But yeah, logically you should understand that on very first stage will go to the exit. Now understand, when I click over there, then this number 6 is going to the number n. Now this variable n is having the value 6, flag 0, I equal to 2 and going till n minus 1. What is n minus 1? 5. From 2 to 5 it will go number which is 6. So 6 mod I, 6 mod 2, 6 divisible by 2, yes, flag is 1. Once the flag is 1, it will go to exit. Now that means we don't have to go for check 3, 4 and 5. Directly it will come out of the 4 and going here and it will say number is not prime. So this is how we can find the prime number. So this is the program of finding the prime number.